My beloved child, don't ignore this message. Don't scroll. Stay with me because what you are about to hear has been waiting for you far longer than you realize. Your soulmate has been carrying these words in silence all day, hoping that somehow, somewhere, your heart would become quiet enough to receive them. This is not an ordinary message. This is not something that appears by accident. If these words have found you today, it is because your soul was meant to hear them at this exact moment. Stay till the end because something beautiful is waiting for you, and every single sentence is leading you toward a truth your heart has been searching for. Your soulmate has replayed your name in their mind again and again today. Every little reminder brought them back to you. A familiar song, a passing stranger, a quiet sunset. Even the silence between busy moments somehow whispered your presence into their heart. They tried to focus on everything else, but every path led back to you. They wanted to reach out. They wanted to say everything they have been hiding. Yet fear stood beside them like an invisible wall, reminding them of every misunderstanding, every missed opportunity, every moment they believed they had waited too long. But even fear could not erase the love they continue to carry. Listen carefully because this message is not about what was lost. It is about what is finally beginning. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Every second matters. Your soulmate has been fighting a quiet battle that almost no one knows about. On the outside, they smile, they work, they continue with daily life as if everything is perfectly fine. But deep inside, there has been one empty place that no success, no distraction, and no conversation has been able to fill. That place belongs to you. They have asked themselves countless times whether you still think about them. They have wondered if your heart still remembers the invisible connection that has refused to disappear no matter how much time has passed. They have questioned whether destiny truly brings two hearts back together or whether some stories remain unfinished forever. Yet every time doubt appeared, something unexpected happened. A sign. A dream. A number they kept seeing over and over. A feeling they could never explain. The universe kept reminding them that your story was never meant to end in silence. It was only waiting for the perfect moment to continue. That moment is drawing closer than either of you realizes. Stay till the end because what comes next may completely change the way you see everything that has happened between you. Your soulmate wants you to know that today they almost gave up hiding their feelings. They stood on the edge of making a decision that could change everything. Their heart whispered your name louder than ever before. They imagined what they would say if they finally found the courage to speak honestly. They imagined telling you how much they miss your energy, your kindness, your presence, and the peace they only seem to feel when thoughts of you fill their heart. They imagined apologizing for every moment. They remained silent when they should have spoken. They imagine thanking you for existing, even when distance made everything seem impossible. But before they could act, uncertainty returned once again. That is why this message has reached you first. Sometimes destiny prepares two hearts separately before allowing them to meet again. Today is one of those preparations. Don't ignore this. Don't skip. Something beautiful is unfolding behind the scenes. Even if you cannot see it yet. Your soulmate has been waiting all day to tell you one simple truth. No matter how far life has carried them, no matter how many distractions surrounded them, no matter how much they tried to convince themselves to move on, their heart never truly stopped searching for yours. That search has not ended. It has only become stronger. And if you have been feeling unexpected emotions lately, if memories have returned without warning, if your heart has felt strangely restless, it may not be a coincidence at all. Sometimes two souls begin moving toward each other long before their physical paths cross again. The energy changes first. The emotions awaken first. The connection speaks before words ever do. Today, that invisible connection is becoming stronger than it has been in a very long time. Stay till the end. Because there is still one message your soulmate hopes you will hear with your heart instead of your ears. They want you to know that you were never forgotten. Not for a single day. Even during the moments when silence seemed endless, a quiet part of their heart continued, believing that somehow your paths would meet again. They are still waiting for the right moment to tell you everything they have been carrying inside. And when that moment finally arrives, the words they have protected all this time will become the beginning of a brand new chapter. Neither of you ever thought was still possible. A quiet shift has already begun, even if neither of you can fully explain it. While you have been living your own life and carrying your own questions, your soulmate has been discovering that some connections cannot be replaced. They have spent countless moments reflecting on the journey that brought them here, realizing that every lesson, every delay, and every unexpected turn has slowly prepared their heart for greater honesty. They no longer wish to hide behind uncertainty or let fear speak louder than their true feelings. Instead, they have begun listening to the quiet voice within that keeps reminding them of you. They remember the warmth they felt whenever your presence crossed their mind, the comfort that seemed impossible to recreate anywhere else, and the hope that somehow your paths might still cross again when the time is right. Even on ordinary days, your memory has found unexpected ways of returning, a familiar melody, a peaceful evening sky, or a simple moment of silence that gently brings your name back into their thoughts. These moments have become gentle reminders that some bonds remain meaningful despite distance or time. Rather than trying to ignore those feelings, they have started accepting them with an open heart, believing that what is genuine never truly disappears. As this understanding grows, your soulmate is becoming more willing to trust the journey. Instead of forcing answers before the right moment arrives, They are learning that love is not measured by how quickly everything falls into place, but by the patience, kindness, and growth that two hearts experience along the way. If you have recently felt a sense of calm mixed with quiet anticipation, it may simply be because you, too, are changing in ways you cannot yet see. Every experience has been shaping you into the person you are becoming, just as every experience has been shaping them. Whether your paths reconnect soon or later, the most important part of this story is that both of you continue moving forward with hope instead of fear. Your soulmate carries a sincere wish that, when the next chapter begins, it will be built on understanding, honesty, forgiveness, and the courage to express what once remained unspoken. Until that day arrives, they continue holding gratitude for the connection that inspired them to grow, believing that what is meant for two hearts will find its way in the right season. As the days continue to unfold, your soulmate is beginning to understand that the answers they have been searching for were never hidden somewhere far away. They have always existed within the quiet truth of their own heart. Every time they tried to convince themselves that it was easier to forget, another memory gently reminded them why your connection still feels different from every other chapter of their life. There is a sense of peace that follows your name, a feeling that cannot be explained with logic alone. They have started noticing how even the smallest moments seem to carry a deeper meaning. A familiar place, an unexpected dream, or a brief moment of silence becomes another reminder that some people leave a lasting imprint on the soul. Instead of running from those feelings, they are learning to embrace them with patience and gratitude. They no longer see the past as something to regret but as a journey that helped both of you become stronger, wiser, and more capable of building something meaningful if your paths meet again. They hope that when the time is right, there will be no need for fear, pride, or hesitation, only honesty, kindness, and the willingness to speak from the heart. Until that moment arrives, they continue believing that every step forward is preparing both of you for whatever the future holds. They quietly wish for your happiness, celebrate your growth from afar, and trust that genuine connections are never measured only by distance or time. Whether your reunion happens sooner than expected or later than imagined, they hope it begins with understanding instead of uncertainty and with hope instead of doubt. In their heart, one truth has become impossible to ignore: the connection they feel with you has encouraged them to become a better person, and for that reason alone, they will always be grateful. They believe that the most beautiful stories are not the ones that happen quickly but the ones that grow through patience, compassion, and faith. As they look toward tomorrow, they carry a quiet confidence that every lesson, every challenge, and every moment of waiting has been leading both of you toward greater clarity. Whatever the future brings, they hope it brings peace to your heart, strength to your spirit, and the courage to welcome new beginnings with an open mind and a hopeful soul. There is one final realization your soulmate has quietly embraced, and it has changed the way they look at everything that has happened between you. They no longer believe that meaningful connections are defined only by constant conversation or perfect timing. Instead, they understand that some bonds continue to grow even during seasons of silence. Because they inspire both people to become stronger, kinder, and more authentic. Looking back, they no longer focus on what could have been said differently or what might have happened if circumstances had changed. Their attention has shifted toward the future and the possibility of creating new memories built on honesty and mutual understanding. They imagine a day when every unanswered question is replaced with peaceful conversation, every misunderstanding is met with patience, and every moment of uncertainty gives way to genuine trust. In quiet moments, they still find themselves hoping that life will provide an opportunity for your paths to cross again, not because they wish to rewrite the past, but because they believe the future can always offer a fresh beginning. They have learned that hope becomes stronger when it is supported by growth, gratitude, and the courage to move forward without bitterness. As each new day begins, they carry appreciation for the lessons this connection has given them, believing that every challenge has shaped them into someone more capable of loving with wisdom instead of fear. Whether tomorrow brings an unexpected conversation, a meaningful coincidence, or simply another step toward personal growth, they choose to welcome it with an open heart. Above all, they sincerely hope that your journey is filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment, knowing that genuine care always wishes the very best for the other person. If your stories are meant to meet again, they trust that the moment will arrive naturally, bringing with it clarity, compassion, and the confidence to speak openly from the heart. Until then, they continue living with quiet gratitude for the connection that encouraged them to believe in hope again, knowing that some people leave a lasting light within us, and that light continues guiding us toward brighter days, wherever the journey may lead. And now, as this message gently comes to its close, there is one thought your soulmate wishes could reach your heart above all else. If life has ever made you question your worth, your future, or whether meaningful connections are still possible, they hope you never lose faith in the person you are becoming. They have come to realize that every experience, whether joyful or difficult, has quietly shaped both of you into stronger individuals. Rather than holding on to regret, they choose to carry gratitude for every lesson that has brought them to this moment. They believe that kindness, patience, and honesty are the foundation of every lasting connection, and those are the qualities they hope will guide every step ahead. Whenever they think of you, they hope you are finding reasons to smile, discovering new opportunities, and growing into the life you have always deserved. If your journeys are meant to cross again, they hope it happens naturally, with open hearts and genuine understanding. And if life leads each of you along different paths, they still wish nothing but peace, happiness, and fulfillment for you, because true care is never measured only by outcomes but by the sincerity of the hope we hold for another person's future. As they look toward tomorrow, they no longer carry fear about what they cannot control. Instead, they Carry quiet confidence that every meaningful connection leaves behind wisdom, strength, and compassion that lasts far beyond a single moment. Their heart is lighter because they have chosen hope over doubt and gratitude over regret. Perhaps that is the greatest message they wanted to share today. Never stop believing that brighter chapters can begin when we continue moving forward with courage, kindness, and faith in ourselves. Whatever tomorrow brings, may it bring clarity where there has been uncertainty, peace where there has been worry, and joy where there has been waiting. Thank you for sharing these moments together, and may your path ahead be filled with love, purpose, and countless reasons to welcome each new day with hope.